Hi there. Today, I will be teaching you about the process of making a cheeseburger. If you're watching this, it's probably your first day at a new job in a fast food industry. You might be nervous because you are unsure of what you will actually be doing. Looking at the menu, it can be quite daunting, and you may be unsure of how you will remember how to make everything. But by starting with the most basic and common sandwich, we will get the skills needed to make every sandwich on the menu. When we start our sandwich, we'll have to ask ourselves what kind of bun that this sandwich goes on. Most restaurants add sesame seeds to the buns of more complex premium sandwiches. Once we know what bun we need to take it off the rack and put the bun face up through the bun toaster. Next, we have the prep table. This is the longest part of the process and requires the most memory, but over time it will be second nature as to what goes on each sandwich. The first step will be to place a wrap on the dress table so that we can use it to move the burger across the table. Once the buns we've placed on the toaster come up, we will place the crown or top of the bun face up and the heel or bottom of the bun down on the wrap that we placed on the table. We do this so that we can add the ingredients onto the top of the burger. After the bun is placed on the wrap, the first thing we will add is the condiments. And the most important condiments, which will be found on most sandwiches, is mustard and ketchup, and we will make sure that this is spread across the face of the sandwich. Next, as we move across the table, we will find onions, and the onions we use on the cheeseburger are diced onions. These are the cheapest onion form and found on most value menu items. As you start building more premium sandwiches, you will start using different kinds of onions, like slivered onions for sandwiches such as quarter pounder with cheese. Then moving on, we will place one pickle on our cheeseburger. Again, depending on what we are making, will determine how many pickles go on the sandwich. Since the cheeseburger is a value menu item, it will get one pickle. If someone was to get, for example, a double cheeseburger or quarter cheese, they would get 2 pickles. The final step to our sandwich is adding the cheese. Since there is only one patty on this sandwich, we would place the cheese directly on the other ingredients. This is standard for most sandwiches, but again, as sandwiches become more complex and add more patties, you may find yourself putting cheese in between patties or on both the top and the bottom. Finally, once we have added all of the ingredients off the prep table, we will have reached the heat cabinet where the meat is held for a short period in between the grill and being served. Most restaurants have a policy of 5 minutes or less time spent in the heating cabinet as to maintain quality of the product. Each different shelf will be labeled for what kind of meat will be stored there. Since value menu items are often the most sold item, there will often be multiple trays of what is called 10-to-1 meat or regular meat, and there will be a bright light to indicate which tray has been in the cabinet the longest and therefore should be used first. Once we find what meat we are going to use, we are going to place it on our top bun and place the bottom bun on top of the patty. Now that you are finished, you can wrap up and send it out. You have now finished your first cheeseburger. I hope what you have learned today will help you succeed at your new job. Thank you.